In this video, I'm going to talk to you about bonsai styles. Formal upright style. This is an absolutely straight tree. It looks very much like a Christmas tree, and there's a taper from the top of the tree right down to the bottom of the tree, and it's a gentle, gradual taper on the trunk of the tree. The informal upright, which is slightly off the perpendicular, but less than about 60 degrees from the perpendicular. And further down is the slanting style, which the tree kind of leans quite close to the ground, but it's most probably have had an accident and it's been pushed over to one side, so you have the tree leaning on the other side. The semi-cascade, which is a tree that's perhaps on the riverbank and is leaning out over the river. And then we have the cascade style, which is basically a tree on the mountainside, and it's flowing downwards below the line of the mountain. In a bonsai, it is below the line of a bonsai pot. The root over rock is, as the word implies, you can see the roots over the rock, and it's quite a attractive style. The next one is the root on rock. You don't really see the roots, it's just growing on top of the rock. We then have a raft style, which is basically a tree that's fallen over and then the branches have become trunks. Another very attractive style, and it's quite popular. Then we have the broom style, which is a very common style, and it's style that's used with zelkovas and other fine branching. We then have a windswept style, which is basically a tree growing on a mountainside or in a windy alley. We have then an exposed root style, where the roots have been effectively washed away by the rain or water or whatever else, and the roots have come above the surface of the soil. Twin trunk trees. Here we have multiple trunks, but we have two trunks coming out from the same root system. We then have the triple trunk. Again, three trunks, but from one root system. Split trunk, which is basically the trunk has been eaten away, and you can see that in rather old trees. Multiple trunks, which is a lot more than three trunks, but you don't have a 4 and a 5 trunk. You usually have 2, 3, and then a lot more, and then that it goes into multiple trunks. Turtleback style tree, which is usually a lump of a root which has been cut back or whatever else, and you have little stumps all around the back of it. It's more, I think, in my opinion, porcupine style, but it's called the turtleback style. Coiled or the octopus style bonsai, which is really quite a contorted shaped bonsai, and not, to my opinion, very natural, but it is there nevertheless. We have another commonly sourced style from China, which we call the serpentine or the S-shape style. These are the most commonly available styles, and you get it from all supermarkets, and most of the bonsai trees straight out of China have this S-shape or the serpentine shape. A forest group, which is quite a pleasing sight with many trunks in the forest. We then have driftwood style. It looks quite a bit like wood that's been treated by the sea or been drifting around in water for quite a while.